Hi everyone. So pretty exciting day for me today. I got a call about a salvage job, some buildings here in town that they're going to tear down, and they wanted to know if I wanted to salvage anything out of them before they knock them down. So this building here, these are all, about 100 years old, the one that I'm standing in. It's been abandoned for probably 25 years or so, but as you can see underneath the suspended ceiling, there's actually tin ceiling in there. Now further back here, it's all rotten. The roof here has obviously been leaking for a very long time. Like even here, there's different sorts of tiles, but like those are all rotten. You can basically tell, like if the suspended ceiling is falling down, there's obviously been water coming through here, a lot of water for a really long time. But anywhere over here where the ceiling is fine, there's nice tiles in behind there. So I've just been picking away a little bit at this, just sort of getting it opened up. They've got styrofoam insulation there that I'm pulling down, and yeah, lots of nice trim pieces and whatnot. Quite a few years ago, there was an old hardware store just across the street, and it had a bunch of tin ceiling, but I was never able to salvage any. Other people did. So yeah, I guess now's my chance to get some tin ceiling. This stuff isn't really as nice, but I'm gonna try and take a lot of the molding pieces because those are extremely hard to find. Like you can, go online or whatever and find just, the tiles. They're actually really expensive. You see individual tiles in that condition being sold for $50 plus. But yeah, there's enough here that I'm thinking maybe I could even redo the saloon in tin ceiling. Who knows? Because that's what I wanted to do at the beginning, but to buy reproduction tin is just incredibly expensive. There's only one place I know you can get it out of the States. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep going here. Now this is gonna be a quick video because we don't have much time to do this, only a few days, then they're gonna demolish these. So I'm gonna try and save as much as I can. A lot of this is in really nice shape yet. You can see underneath where the paint comes off, it's barely rusted, that's shiny metal. So yeah, even these 1x8 boards, those aren't even shiplap, they're just fir 1x8s. Might pull some of those down too. Those are really nice. Look at that one. Nice colors in the metal. They call these tin ceiling tiles, but they're actually steel. But yeah, the back side's very nice. No rust at all. Just a little bit of frost that got in there and rusted that one, but like you can just shake the paint right off of these basically, and then they get a really nice texture. So yeah, it's taken me about, 5 minutes per tile. So hopefully we can get this whole front area down. I'm trying to go fast, but not damage them too much either. Because there's also 2 more buildings on that side that are getting knocked down too that I'll have to go through. But there's also a basement to this place. I'll take you down there. There's lots of cool stuff down there. This wall I'll probably pull down. It's got lots of perfectly good 2x4s in it, so might as well take those. They're all stud length. And yeah, I better get going here. Now pieces like these, in my opinion, would be sort of the most valuable because they're hard to find. That crown molding, I'm gonna try and get as much of that as I can. I saw an inside corner back here somewhere that I'll try to pull down. Hopefully that's on the outside. Yeah, like even back here, there's, good pieces here and there. They're a little bit rusty, but oh, that inside corner is lapped inside. Oh well, those pieces look not bad. Try and get an inside corner. It's all those components that you gotta think of when you want to reuse these. Yeah, there's another inside corner there. If I can get 4 inside corners, that'll be perfect. There might be another one up there. Oh, there's an outside corner. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll try and get as much of that as I can. Oh yeah, around the chimney, there's lots of moldings there. All right, here we go. See if the rest of this will come down. There's all sorts of stuff. Seems like it's held up pretty good yet. Just doesn't want to go. I might have to cut some stuff here. All right, well, I got some more of it exposed here. Really nice ceiling. I don't know why they would have covered it up. In the old hardware store, they left it, and that was sort of a feature of the building. But yeah, the things they did in the 70s. So another discovery. Initially, I thought this was just like a skirting board, because you see that a lot of the time. But then I went way down here, and there's tin on the walls. I'm gonna go down further and see if that's actually true, but that's sort of crazy. Kind of bad on my part, because I gotta peel it back to get these crown moldings out, but we'll see. Well, I think that's pretty safe to say that the entire wall is gonna be tin. Sort of wrecked that one piece there, but see if I can pull enough of this drywall and plaster off of here. I'll try and get some of the wall tiles too, because they're gonna be all in really nice shape by the looks of it. All right, so I've enlisted the help of Danny here, and we are slowly uncovering this wall. We're gonna get as much as we can. These are 2 foot by 4 foot panels. I'm making good headway on the ceiling. Now that I'm ripping them from the right direction, it's a lot easier. And the garbage pile is gonna be in our way pretty soon, but I think right about there is where the tiles start to turn crusty. So probably I'll get what I can from there, but along this wall looks like they'll be pretty good. So I'll collect as much trim as I can, because me and Danny were just talking here, and I will have enough to do the saloon by far, but I'll just need to make sure I get 4 inside corners. So that'll be the challenge. So we've sort of run into the end of the good tiles. These just sort of crumble. There's no sense in saving that, but I'll get this one, that one. There'll be a few more good ones, and then, yeah, that one's sort of shot. It's got a bunch of holes, big holes ways. But yeah, then just trim pieces, I'll focus. So quick little update here. We got this wall fully exposed. I'm just working on taking those panels off. Really nice colors in here too. This would have been an incredible store back in the day. Can't believe they covered all that up. Danny's just going beast mode over there, opening up that wall. Then I can get some of that crown molding down. And these pieces, I was almost thinking do the walls in the saloon in these as well. I'm gonna have so much material here. Might as well use it up, otherwise it'll just sit out at the farm. All right, so next day here, last night I got that much done, and we were pretty tired. We worked pretty late. It was like, 8 o'clock or so. So yeah, we got this wall, all the drywall ripped off. So I'll probably, I don't know, go a little more over there and then start on this one. I sort of got to a point where some of those panels are kind of rusty, so I might just leave them. These all look pretty decent though, so I can probably take all of those. So I guess I'll keep on working. I'm pulling the ceiling down more at the back here, and I found a different style of tile. This portion is an addition, right where those change rooms are back. And then this is also an addition, probably about in the 70s. But this addition would probably be from like the 1920s, shortly after the main part was built. But you can just see the intricacy of that, like all their borders and different, it's just crazy. All right, so we're really making progress here. We got Danny on the walls and Garrett also came to help us out. I just cut a access to the upstairs, and I was looking around a little bit, and I found all sorts of coins, and there were all these old coins. American $50 from 51, a Canadian large cent from 1912, a nickel from 1944, Victory nickel, a Canadian 50-cent piece from 44. Better just dump these out, it'll be easier. Canadian nickel from 29, nickel from 34, and a dime from 1932. So really cool finds in the coin department so far. So another little update of what we're finding here. Found this old Chum Tobacco piece of paper. I don't know, maybe it was some sort of advertisement, or maybe that would have been like wrapped around a tobacco tin or something, but it was right behind, yeah, it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. Right behind the metal, right about there. So it'll sort of be interesting to see what else comes out. Again, this would be probably about 1911. Interesting what other people hid for us to find. There's no other reason that would be there that I can see. All right, so we're just taking a bit of a break here, and we're gonna show you around these buildings here. So we'll start with the basement of this one. I don't know if my light's gonna come on. I might have to turn it on manually. There we go. So yeah, this is the basement. They got some nice, I think those are 2x10s. 2x10 or 2x12, I can't really tell at that angle. But yeah, it's a shame that this all gets smashed. Pieces of an old gumball machine. And then this room has got all sorts of stuff in it. Bunch of glass shelving, I think that is. Must be for displays or whatnot. Whole bunch of price tags and other display items. Anything cool down there? Can't really see other than just a bunch of glass by the looks of it. There's a little light display. What is that? Maybe that's just to display different light bulbs or something. Right. Yeah, so this is the basement of the most modern edition. Old rims and stuff. And then this is the basement of the second edition. Notice the joists are much more spaced out here. But here there's workbenches and all sorts of stuff. Sherwin-Williams, paint signs, More glass. Oh yeah, there's some extra light. Box for a gun. Yeah, down in this basement is where I got all those Pop Shop bottles. Clerks, yeah, this used to be Clerks department store. The last store that it was called Westport Casual clothing store. But yeah, there's all sorts of goodies down here. There's a bunch of hats over there, still with the tags on them. What? What's scary?
That old size cage.
Oh, yeah, that was from when they were digging up the streets. They must have hit it and then just sort of filled it in. Yeah, then this would be underneath the original building. Almost looks like it was painted down here at one time. Yeah, lots of shelving, old store displays. Might grab some of these. Not that they'd probably be worth anything, but old color samples. Nice, 70s, 80s tones in there. Yeah, I don't know what else. I've been through here already, so I sort of know what's all in here. But I'm just taking you guys along on the video. Yeah, and then there's just a big pile of dirt.
75. It's a fifth of drive.
Oh, really?
No. I need 60. Not 50, but it's the 75i. This might get terrible condition.
If they'll fit, take them. You can just burn them off.
That's what I got on this drive.
Bunch of old flyers. Wonder if these must be like magazine display racks. Dollar days. Some old sales going on. Crusty bathroom. Garbage can. Still full of stuff. Oh, that's like that craft paper or whatever. Dishwasher. What's in here? I never looked in here before. Components for something. They look high end. Aluminum. Maybe for faucets or something like that. Base of an office chair. Installed January 21st, 89. Yeah, there's a bunch of like curtains and whatnot. Some dishes. Nothing of really any value that I'd want to keep. I sort of grabbed everything out of here that I want already. Just sort of gross fabrics. Rug. Okay, well, yeah, that pretty much gives you an idea of what the basement is like. I'm sure it's not as interesting watching it on the video as it is in real life going through it, but... All right, so now we're going upstairs through our homemade access there. Got our junk pile. Well, that's not really junk, I'll keep that, but... Okay, I'll climb up after. All right, so that's the hole that we came up from there. I had no idea where I was carving into when I cut that, but we came up somewhere in the living room. And there's all sorts of stuff that was just left up here. Old radios and whatnot. All sorts of little trinkets and stuff in there. Nothing that's really of any use to me. This stuff isn't incredibly old. About 2001 is sort of the date on all this. So, socket. I'll keep that. But yeah, nothing incredibly interesting. Still furniture up here. Doesn't look like anyone's... Oh, yeah, the food and stuff, it's so old that I couldn't see any expiry dates. Again, I was up here and checked this out already, but just showing you guys. Yeah, I'd say probably the last time anybody was up here was about 2001. And then this area is quite bad. This living area and kitchen is all right. But over here, starting to fall through. This is where all the ceiling tiles were really bad. I don't really want to walk out here because this is just a little build-on, add-on thing to the side of the building, and it's propped up with 4x4s. Oh, look at the old style light switches. Those are kind of cool. Should take that. You don't see those too much anymore. Yeah, then this room is probably the worst. This is where the roof would have just been leaking for a long time. Yeah, and then there's an open window. Sash, things to hold the sash up. Should maybe grab that. It's kind of handy actually. But yeah, there's out onto the roof. There's a hole in the roof. And those are the other buildings over there that are also getting torn down. So we'll go check out those as well. Bedroom, mattresses. Didn't check what was in here. I don't know if I want to. I can't get it, it's all frozen. Box of clothes and stuff. Nice old hardware up here, but just the time it would take to salvage everything. Stuff jammed in the keyhole. I like all the old casing, like those are nice plinth blocks right there. Bathroom. Again, really high. Oh, there's an attic access. Should check that out. These windows are not operable anymore. I don't know there'd be much of an attic there. Just because, yeah.
It'd be like the insulated.
Yeah, it would be like in the liquor store. No money behind the stove. Yeah, it's like they just sort of walked away. Still have a cookie tray in the oven. All right, entering the next building here, there's this little porch. Blinds hanging for some reason. Turn the light on. Okay, so bunch of old Pilsner bottles. Oh, there's a shovel. I'll take that. Shovels.
Look at this.
Well, that's just because it's on something else.
I was scared. I don't fall through.
I wonder if there's anything. Do I dare trust this? I don't think there's anything up there.
We could use this too.
Yeah, the pipe flash cigarettes before they had to put a whole bunch of warnings on them.
What are you supposed to do with
Bunch of brand new screws yet, galvanized nails, rivets. Some here, probably just nails. That Canadian poster, I'm gonna take that down. Oh yeah, here's the rivet gun. Oh, there's some copper for you, Garrett.
That's my one piece of copper.
50 cents. Old Coke bottles from 2004 by the looks of it. 2003, 2004. What about this one? Probably, oh yeah, 03, 04. Whole bunch of, somebody was on the rum. Miller. A bunch of old neckties in here. Those are actually kind of cool. Might keep those. Probably just wash those up. Those are kind of retro patterns. Legacy. I like that one for sure. Clamato. Yeah, it's all good. Bunch of tin, pipe insulation, jacket.
You know whose jacket that looks like?
Danny's.
Garrett's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then this is that other back door. Yeah, I never really spent a whole lot of time in this building. That's kind of a neat door right there. What a disgusting bathroom. It's not like a... kind of like that door. Whole bunch of light bulbs and stuff. Old hubcap. Here's some copper wind chimes. Nice pitch.
Here's my find of the day.
There's another chime. Oh wow, an old RBC. Where'd you get that?
Off the wall.
Oh jeez, I never even saw that.
It's got all the numbers. It's got everything.
Somebody didn't wash their paintbrush out. Alright, better keep looking here before I get too into it. Drawings. So this would have been like behind the... Can I zoom out? No, it won't let me zoom out while I'm recording. Desk. Magnets still on there. Namrall lumber. That's all rusted shut. Anything in in there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that one opens. Oh, the bottom fell out of that one. I don't think there's anything in there. Over the office chair. Sort of a neat wrap. It's kind of bust though.
This could be a bar.
No. I think, well, a long time ago, I think this was a pool hall. And then most recently, it was like a carpet store or a heating and cooling. Michael's home decor.
It's open, right?
Oh. Well, maybe, who knows what they were using it for.
Oh,
Yeah, like you can see by the brochures.
yeah.
Yeah, like it would have been, you know, sort of heating and cooling, that sort of stuff. Air conditioner. Old rack, somebody would probably like that. Domco. That would be sort of a pain to get out of here though. Some of the glass shelving. A bunch of linoleum samples. Would have been a sort of nice ceiling in here at one time. I imagine all these buildings would have been incredible at one time. Yeah, then somebody, what was the story here? Somebody's car was in reverse or something and they rolled through the doors. All right, I guess I didn't go in this bathroom, did I? 45-gallon drum. Back room. Yeah, they got all sorts of light bulbs and stuff. Tobacco tin. Might have to poke my head up there and see if there's any good stuff. All right, let's head to the basement. All right, so now going into the basement. More of a crawl space. I'm crouched down right now. You know, that's sort of my eye level. But yeah, there was some cool stuff down here. What are these? Christmas lights? Or oh no, the candy canes. Oh yeah, trophies. Beanbag chair. Just sort of a bunch of garbage in there. I think that was sort of their garbage can. That foundation does not look good at all. There's nothing supporting it. There's a bunch of copper for Garrett. I guess not really a bunch, but a little bit. Yeah, there's a Sears sign. I'm gonna grab that. Domco sign, I'll take that one too. Yeah, and then I think it was just like carpet samples and whatnot down here. Some 2x4s, I'll probably grab those if they're not too rotten. There's more carpet samples. You can really tell what era these are from. The shag, the colors, burgundy carpet. Coffee crisp. That dates it a little bit too. Anything else? Always want to check the boxes. You never know what some paperwork by the looks of it. Nothing much over there. A bunch of rotten carpet samples. Red Rooster. What's that? Ever Fresh. Piece of a door. Box for who knows what. Yes, they put big aggregate in the concrete back then. Hell, they even put wood in it. Looks like somebody was a bunch of coal down here. This must have been like their coal chute area. Do I see a coal chute anywhere? Some old leather. What's that? Oh, it just crumbled. Yeah, it doesn't really look like much. That's sort of a nice window. Or, oh, that's a mirror. It's broken though. That's probably why it's down here. More brochures and stuff. Some old sashes. There's a big shag carpet. More glass. Sprite. It's sort of rotten. Lots more glass in there. Tags. Sort of a cool display. Yeah, there's some neat things in here. Advertised. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it for down here. I don't want to bore you guys. I guess there is one more room down here, the trophy room. These are all blank trophies. They must have made trophies here at one time. Another store display, beanbag chairs, but that's about it. So the cleanup has begun. The guys are taking everything out to the trailer. It's building up quite rapidly, and we've barely, maybe we're about half done. The garbage pile is almost to the ceiling. So yeah, I better help these guys. All right, so the next building over here, and this one looks, somebody was living in here at one time. There's just a bunch of personal effects in here, sort of, you know, half torn down. Nice wood fireplace, but the Is that wood or is that gas? Oh, that's a gas fireplace. I thought those were actual burnt logs in there. But yeah, I don't think there's... I'll take that wheelbarrow. Be good for hauling firewood and stuff. Oh, wall that's half torn down, some shingles. A Shrek. Probably like a Happy Meal toy or something. Oh, this recycling bin. Better take this out of here. That's not supposed to be in here. Some kids were breaking in here. They had thrown the recycling bin down the basement and it was all jammed up at the bottom of the stairs. But yeah, we'll take you guys for a quick walk around and then we'll haul everything out. Yeah, this would have been the laundromat at one time. There's a whole bunch of files and paperwork on the ground. I won't show any of it because it's all got fairly personal details. But yeah, nice big windows in here. It's sort of a shame that those will get smashed, but I can't really. That's a double pane sealed unit, so, and it's all commercial. I don't even know how you'd take that apart. Be a lot of work, I'm sure. I mean, glass is fairly expensive, but yeah, that would, I don't know, that glass is probably pretty thick too. Okay, I guess go to the basement. This is the bathtub that your dad wanted?
Yeah.
The $75 tub.
Oh, he's looking for something better shape than he has at home.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll haul it out of here. It looks like it's in nice shape. Yeah, now this basement is just sort of more of a trench crawl space than anything. Looks like there was some major flooding slash mudslide activity down here, because it's all like, it almost looks like this was a full-sized basement at one time. What's back there? I never looked back here before. Looks like there's stuff for sure. Yeah, you never know if somebody had a hidden envelope of cash or something back here. That's just a little chunk of copper pipe over there. Yeah, you never know what somebody would have tucked away. Yeah, so this all caved in over here. You know, a dirt basement. They sort of had a bit of a retaining wall down here, but old Pepsi bottle, 600 milliliter. Must have been crates at one time. What else? I mean, there's really not much down here other than just sort of trenches and stuff. Basically dug for plumbing or whatever. Pieces of a cabinet, I think. Yeah, and then that trench just goes way back. I don't want to crawl all the way back there, but okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, there's a... Oh, that shovel's really beat up. Almost like to see what was in those bags behind here. What is that? Something that I'm destroying. It's always good to just check. You never know. I don't see anything. Oh well, at least I can say I checked. I won't be wondering as they're tearing it down, what was in that bag that was behind that wall? Sort of looked deliberately placed. Fire extinguisher. There's the bathroom. More copper if Garrett wants it. Somebody writing all their stuff. Nice steep staircase. No, there's a door install. Oh yeah, this is the window that is also a door, so you can get out onto the roof. Yeah, and then somebody just trashed this place too. I kind of like these windows, these 70s style wood windows. It seems to, with a little bit of oil, that would operate not bad. And they haven't been painted, which I like, but... And then somebody kicked down all the nice old doors. Might have taken that door if somebody wouldn't have booted it in. But yeah, somebody really went to town on the lath and plaster. Vented the stovepipe out the window. That wouldn't be to code. I'm not a plumber, but I know that that's not how you do that. Firewall. Yeah, so that's where they'll stop the demo right there. Well, I mean, they'll probably knock that down, but the brick wall on the other side of that wall. Nothing in the fridge. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for this building. So I'm reaching the end of the salvageable material here. Garrett's just ripping some last panels off the walls, and Danny's trying to make sure we find all our tools. The demolition crew is probably going to be here any minute, so we're just getting the last we can, and we'll be out of here. Alright, so we got Garrett practicing on the skid steer. He's plowing. He's got a little bit more experience running equipment than Danny does. But yeah, we finished all up. Got the dump trailer loaded up. Danny grabbed some stuff. He found a brand new bathtub, like brand new. So he's gonna take that for his dad. And then yeah, Garrett's just getting some practice running the machine. So today's the big day. They're tearing them down. I'm just waiting for them to start. They're just setting up right now. And then I will get some video for you guys of the buildings coming down. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna throw some chains on the skid steer. And there. I got these chains from Uncle Wiener's. If you don't know what that is, it's sort of a discount store, I guess. All their stuff comes from China. Basically like, you know, a wish.com store. They got a lot of cool stuff. I've bought a lot from them. Their stuff is reasonably priced and it seems to be, you know, high enough quality. But these chains are going to help a lot in the winter time. I tried it out already. They grip really nice. Now, one thing I've noticed is most people put the chains on the front of the machine, but that might be more for summertime. I'm not sure. I think their rationale is when you have weight in the bucket, then the weight is more towards the front of the machine. But my idea for plowing snow, these machines are back heavy, so your weight is mainly on the back tires, and snow doesn't weigh anything to these machines, so you've basically got the weight of the bucket plus, you know, a little bit. It's nothing crazy. So, and a lot of the times you got the cutting edge of your bucket down, tilted up, so your front tires aren't even touching the ground. So, in my opinion, it just made sense to put them on the back. But anyways, let's head back down there and see if they've started yet. So it looks like they started by ripping that porch off the back of the third building. We'll find a spot to park when they actually start. So right now they're just busting the front windows out just to, you know, prevent glass from falling onto the street or whatever. They just pop them out with the telehandler. And yeah, looks like they're getting close to being ready here. Alright, so demolition has begun. They're going in the middle building first. That was the one that I pulled the Sears sign and that stuff out of. Well, you can see the facade of that building is leaning forward quite a bit. They got that torn down rather quickly, so they're taking out the middle one first by the looks of it, and then they can sort of do a controlled demo on the other ones. There they go, taking the front down. I guess they're just gonna pull it right in. That didn't take much at all. Now they've started on the building where we were taking all the tiles out of. January 15th and it's raining, if you can believe that. Hopefully we didn't leave any tools in there. That back addition, that's a really strong floor. I think they had 2x12s, 1 foot on center. Yeah, that's that little build out from that upstairs that I didn't want to walk out on. You can see how sketchy that looks. Yeah, it's surprising by how much that roof was leaking, how good of shape all the actual lumber was in. Even under the rusty ceiling tiles, the 1x8s brand new. Looks like you got the floor completely cut in half there. That's where the telehandler really helps, is bracing those walls, especially cinder block. There goes the bathroom. You can see some of the tin on that back wall that we weren't able to get, unfortunately, because the bathroom was in the way and we didn't really have time to rip an entire bathroom out. another thing to note is there's absolutely no insulation in these buildings, which is, oh, look at that, he's shifting the entire thing. That building's so tall and narrow. That old building's just wobbling. Going for the chimney. That whole thing might just tip over. There goes some more chimney. There it goes. Yeah, you can see how rotten it is up there. Oh yeah, that doesn't take much effort at all. There's those mattresses. I don't know if I showed it, but I did go back up there and take some of those plinth blocks off. There it goes. So here goes the third building. Took them a little while just to separate that wall by hand from the liquor store. Now they're just popping the windows out. I should have taken those, but whatever. That glass sounds really thick, so I don't know if it would have been much use to me. they're doing some 2x4 demolition here, trying to get that other piece, that firewall knocked. There it goes. Some good manual labor there.